Hi, my name is Gabe. I'm with API Nation, and I'm going to show you today how to combine Mojo's incredible ability to call up to 300 people per hour, target leads, with KVCore's marketing automation tools to become a super real estate professional. It's just a few steps. Let me show you. So in Mojo, step one, you're going to want to import your leads. So I've imported about 500 leads into this list called April 10th leads. You can import them. You can get leads from Mojo. They have a bunch of FSBO. They have some expireds, CSVs, Excels, whatever it takes. Import them into Mojo, get them on a list. Step two, organize that list. You can organize yours by status, by sales goal, by source, by previously contacted, whatever you'd like. I'm going to organize mine by location. So I have this April 10th lead. I actually today want to call a bunch of people in Fresno. So I'm going to create a new list. Fresno. Great. And then, so I'm looking at this April 10th, and I am going to filter for all my people in Fresno. Now I am going to finish organizing by highlighting them all. I'll hold Shift, highlight them all, assign to list, assign to Fresno. Great. Now I have a list of Fresno leads that I can power through. I know who I'm talking to, where they're at, and I have some contacts there. Last part of getting organized, let's create a group. And this group is where the magic happens. This is the group that is going to get launched into KVCore's marketing automation tools so that as soon as you have a great conversation with somebody, you qualify, you can add them to the group, and they'll just start getting the texts, the emails, whatever you want to continue nurturing that lead. So let's call this KVCore Launchpad Fresno. Great, so there's my group. Here's my Fresno list. Step three, start dialing. So Mojo is a power dialer. You can use up to 3 phone lines. That means you can contact 3 times as many people per hour as a normal touch to dial or auto dialer. So I'm gonna power up the power dialer. It has some options. You're going to click Start Power Dialer. It's going to give you a number to call on your cell phone or landline, your office phone. So you'll call it, it'll connect you, and it'll just start powering through those numbers, connecting you with people so you can have those conversations and qualify all those leads. So now what? So as I go through, let's say I have a great conversation with Mel, and I want Mel to start getting my texts, my emails, whatever automations I've set up in KVCore. Great conversation, Mel. There you go. I'm putting you in the KVCore Launchpad. That's it. Let me show you how to connect this Launchpad to your KVCore marketing automation so that when you do that, it launches them. We're going to go into KVCore, and we are in the marketplace. So we're going to click API Nation and add to KVCore. It's going to give you a few different integrations we've built for KVCore. We're talking about Mojo today. We're trying to target all those leads. So you'll just sign in with your KVCore username. So you've connected KVCore. Now we're just going to connect Mojo, sign in. Awesome. So it takes us here, and now we're just going to configure how those leads get pushed into KVCore. So I'm going to select my group. I want that. Scroll down to KVCore Launchpad Fresno. That's what I want it looking at. That's who I want them pushing in. Now it's asking me to map. I want the first name in there. I want the last name, the phone numbers, and the emails. The notes. So if I make any notes in Mojo, it'll also sync those notes right into KVCore so that when I go back and touch them in KVCore, I have all that context from my previous combination in Mojo. Additionally, to get them in the correct marketing automation, I'm going to add a custom field, and I'm going to call it source. And I'm going to call this Mojo Fresno. And I'm going to connect the source to this lead origin. So that just shows that the lead is coming from my Mojo Fresno list. That way, I can set up that automation to look for all those Mojo Fresno leads that come over and pop them into the correct automations. This is it. Save that. Save this. And hit start. The logos have lit up, letting you know it's active. Now, any lead you drop into this KVCore Launchpad group, or whatever you named it, will automatically get launched into KVCore. And if you have an automation set up for that lead source, they'll start getting those emails, text messages, just by adding them to this group in Mojo. Let's try it. So let's take Tate, and we're going to add him to KVCore Launchpad. Great. Now we're going to hop over to KVCore, and refresh. And there we go. We had Mel, who we previously added to that group, and also Tate. You can see here the source, Mojo Fresno. And if you set up that marketing autopilot to look at the source, you can lay out a sweet campaign for those people just by adding them to a group in Mojo. So let's do it. Let's flip on this automation, turn you into the most productive agent in your brokerage, turn you into a superstar office admin. The link to start the automation is in the description of this video. Just click it, get started. There's also the contact info. You can email us, call us here at API Nation. We're connecting the world's apps, and we love doing this stuff.